Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I want to talk about the men going their own way movement that is happening, where men essentially are kind of giving up on relationships. And there's reasons for this. Women are doing better in terms of educational achievement, far more likely to be their high school valedictorian, far more likely to finish a 4-year degree. Men are more likely to be addicted, more likely to commit suicide, more likely to have been in the prison system than women relatively. Now, what I'm looking at, we're going to look at strategies here, and clearly when we're looking at strategies to help men, and in no way would this hurt women, so I'm very proud of the success women have had. But what we do want to address is what's obviously a problem now, and look at strategies that we might have, particularly from the mental health world. This is why they're kind of dropping out, not having success in relationships, at least some of our understanding of this. So what might be some of the strategies? And by the way, I really look forward to your comments on this because I'm kind of curious, as a mental health counselor, are we not providing good counseling or resources for males? Is there a way to do counseling better? Maybe it looks like coaching. And so I'm kind of curious as to your feedback on this. Very curious for myself as I think about this too. Some of the strategies coming from the experts related to helping with this downward trend for young adult males is to redesign education, specifically holding males back a year before starting kindergarten. This is related to the fact that boys are far behind women and girls in terms of their prefrontal cortex development, as much as 18 months. There's also some suggestion that biologically that males are starting to develop later. They don't know what's causing this. Maybe it's pesticides, stuff that's in our water. You may have heard me complain about this before too. Also expand mentorship for males, because that can have a bad rap. Males might not want to mentor younger males. There could just be a lot of stigma with that. So we need to find ways, including in this is having more teachers, more male teachers, particularly in elementary school, with this whole idea is you can't be what you can't see. But at least having some of those mentors and role models. Boosting alternative career paths, so the vocations, auto mechanics, construction, plumbing, HVAC work, these types of things, they can pay really well, and it also gives a real feeling of satisfaction to do that type of work. I would argue more so than sitting in a cubicle. That's a bias of mine. I'm just going to own it. So actually starting to get away from this kind of ego related to you got to have a college degree and you got to go into some kind of like finance or law or medicine or so forth is no, man. There's a need for folks to be in a vocation. So boosting that. Maybe strengthen the male social networks, having other friendship groups, because another trend we're seeing is that males, in terms of talking about their having close friends, has decreased significantly. They don't have close friends now. So what are ways that we can do this, that we can get males to where they're hanging out together? Maybe it's fitness related, which is certainly important for our health and our mental well-being. And then, so this is where I'm getting is like, how do we provide good services? So when males do reach out for help from, say, a mental health professional, are we doing it well? Now, I know in my counseling profession, it's largely women that are counselors. And so we need more male counselors, but also maybe we need to be doing it differently. And maybe it needs to look like I was talking about coaching or so forth. So I look forward to your feedback on that. And also then, yeah, so I think those are some of the big ones that they're talking about in terms of helping males. Again, I look forward to your feedback and more on young male health and how we can help in the mental health world. Thanks.